Hello everyone, how's everyone doing today? It has been a little while since my previous upload, which was me grinding the Halloween Part 2 update. If you are interested, um, go ahead and check that out. Um, but yeah, so first things first, I want to say that I AFK'd the Part 2 uh, of the Halloween mode. Um, so, and hold on. This is the team. Um, and I needed to get kills on him, but obviously that's not a part of this video. So, um, yeah. So as you can tell from the thumbnail and title, I will be showcasing rimuru. I'm kind of excited for him to use him because he's the first perfect seal godly unit. Um, but I don't think other than this, I don't think I'm going to use him all that much. But we'll see. Um, What else? I will during this time be recording some ASDX videos, plural. um, but I'm gonna reluctantly record ASDX. Oh my god, bruh. Um, I will be like. Let me think of the words. Jesus. I will be recording the new ASDX update. I am pretty far behind. Very, very far behind. But um, I hope I will be able to get the new units anyway. But that's besides the point. So yeah, let me get the team set up, and then I will talk about rimuru. Okay. See you guys in a sec. Okay. So this is the team setup for rimuru that I'm going to use. Um, I don't believe that this counts for his leader skill, but we'll find out. So yeah, let's go and go into an infinite mode. Okay, so this team is pretty unrealistic. If you can't tell, um, no one's probably gonna use this kind of team besides me. um, I could be very wrong about that, but I don't think so. Um, so yeah, so hold on for one quick second. I had to turn down the audio, bro. That shit was loud. Um, yeah, there we go. Okay. I will have my um. Oh, got my Icor Valor. What did I just say? I got my Icor. Whatever the frick it is. I don't care. Okay, I need to upgrade. Um, Skeleton Knight. Okay. Anyway, so the purpose of me saying this is um. So Rimuru's leader skill is for every unique element on the team. Rimuru starts off with one of each magic skill. However, there's not really much diversity on this team, so I think there's really no point in using him as a leader, or probably ever. But obviously, you all can form your own opinion on that. So let me finish upgrading my units and then we'll go from there. Okay, so let me put in times one real quick. Spectate, boom. The sound effects are pretty good. I'm kind of surprised that there is sound effects. Um, but yeah, very cool for Rimuru. Yeah, look at that, look at that. Um, yeah, very cool model actually. Anywho, let's see. So Rimuru is getting a 50% buff, and that is from Skeleton Knight here. No other buffs are active right now, which is perfectly fine. So essentially, let me go through all this real quick. So the form select, essentially you pick a form. it's pretty much similar to Saitama and Garo, is from what I understand. Skill crafting, um, just pick any skill and unlock it. Lose all skills used in crafting the selected skill. Um, and okay, we'll go through all that. Okay, just reality warping, choose an element. Okay. Um. Okay. Um. Okay, there's just a lot of stuff to read, and it's like I don't really care. But for my uh, what the hell am I trying to say, bro? Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that there's a lot of stuff here that I don't think really matters compared to other godly units or units in general. So I don't really see this rimuru being all that crazy. Not to say that it's not, but um, I guess passive wise, it's just damage, status effects, stuff like that. Um, as per usual, I guess. So let's look at form select, and then you get True Dragon, and then whatever the other one is. And then so it gains the True Dragon active. Okay, enhanced movement and damage drastically. Okay, so I'll just do True Dragon for this, and then he gets a meter, which I assume is for the True Dragon passive. Yeah. Selecting your sacrifice. Okay. Uh, eh, yeah. Well, so I guess for example, let's look at um, yeah, let's look at Skeleton Knight. Confirm. Boom, and then it sells it, and then Rimuru gets his bar filled. School. And then I'm just, I need to place it back, and then put him on none. There we go. Okay. Let's look at skill crafting. So it looks like it's similar to how um how do I put this? It's similar to how Kaguya is in anime Vanguards, which obviously I haven't shown on this channel because I don't really care all that much. But there is quite a bit. But obviously I don't have enough of all this stuff. Only the ones with the green check marks on the bottom. Um, but I think it only has 3 uses, which would make sense. Yeah, and I don't think I can use most of these because there's an X in some of them. So let's do for example, let's do this. Okay. I don't know what that did. Crafting. What the? Okay. Yeah, this is kind of confusing, but let's look at it real quick. And I forgot to put the his skill tree select. I forgot to select the skill tree. Yeah, display a menu, select the skill to craft and unlock it. Use all skills used in crafting the selected skill. So, what's reality warping? Oh, I think it changes his element, is what I assume. So if I do fire, I mean his element doesn't change. I don't know. It looks just the same. Let's look at that again. So choose an element. Okay. Press on enemies. Okay. Into the. Oh, okay. So reality warping essentially changes a enemy's element. That makes sense. Okay. 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 That makes more sense. Okay, so if I do Soul of Gluttony, and then I choose Skeleton Knight, and I choose, let me choose Skeleton Knight. There we go. Confirm. So that's another cell right there, but they get buffed, which I don't really know how to tell because these units don't get buffed. Oh, but it's just range, I believe. Yeah. So that's cool. What happened to my Skeleton Knight? Don't tell me that. I just no. Uh, I'm so confused right now. So I assume. So Gluttony. Okay, so rotate an ally. Okay, delete the ally on consumption. No money refunded if. Okay. The ally is total cost. Okay. Um. Boom. Interesting. Um. That is weird. Yeah, and it looks like he got buffed as well. I don't know how long that lasts, but okay. Yeah, I don't know, but that is cool, I guess. Yeah, so if he, okay, so I'm starting to get it now. So the Soul of Gluttony is basically you obviously consume one of your allies, and then if you use Gluttony, it'll um, let you manipulate those elements that was essentially consumed, I believe, and then it buffs them. That's what I'm getting from this, but I don't want to read, so I'm guessing. Anyway, so that's that. We looked at all of that. I will have to restart to show his, you know, his full buffed form. But yeah, so let's see his new attack, which looks okay. Yeah, nothing too crazy. That could just be because I'm on mobile. So, so his next move is full AoE, because why not? Everything else is. Um, yeah, this attack is pretty mid. I don't know what else to say, but it's mid. Dang. Yeah, I mean the effects are kind of cool, I guess, but okay, so that's his, I guess, quote unquote max, but it's not. Um, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to restart and pick a skill tree before I do this again. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, there we go. So I don't know where he got all these buffs, because there's literally no other buffs active. Um, let's also do this, and then sacrifice. Boom, boom. Okay, let's also put him on none. um, and then yoink, power, and then this and this. So it's at least 240 billion, or I mean, sorry, 2.24 billion. Definitely not that much. But compared to the other units, he's alright. However, if you do take account of the the freaking crit chance and damage, That is quite a bit. um, that's at least 3.15 times his damage, which I won't do the math, but it's quite a bit. So, um, but yeah, I compared to the other part two units, I feel like I'd use them more than rimuru. Like, rimuru was just a backup, to be honest. Not that hard of a grind, very easy, but still, I'd probably use the like Naruto and Johnny still. Definitely not, definitely not Rimuru, for sure. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and of course, see you next time. Peace.